like rebels, aliens, droids, something else, I think. Well, see, so now they're owned by Hasbro, and Hasbro has like a history of trying to protect their copyright infringement. Okay, so I might be going with Tatalka here. I'm going to take my face down so you guys can see the cards. Nope, that's not the right thing. We want to take off... Yeah, that's fine. We'll take off that. There we go. There we go. So, guys, so I might go Ruby here with Tatalka. Tatalka's really strong. I really like Tatalka. I think I have to go with Tatalka here. She's just so strong. I've drafted this way before and never seen her, so this is kind of scary for me. Other options... I could take the Ruby Lance and pass Tatalka, but it's like, yeah, seriously, she's not going to table. Or the Squirrel Titan. I could go Mono Wild again with Squirrel Titan. I'm going to go with Tatalka here. I mean, it's kind of a... That should be a no-brainer for a lot of people, I think. Yeah. I did see one person that claimed to be a prior Cryptozoic employee that was complaining about working there, so... He didn't really say much more than that. Of course, they never do, because they don't want to implicate themselves, I think. Ruby, Diamond, that's... Solitary Exile, that tells me maybe this person isn't going Diamond. I mean, that's kind of a big deal, but this is only pick 2. Noble Citizenry also is really good Diamond. I don't think that's going to table. I really like this Solitary Exile. It's a really good removal. I think I have to take that. So we're going to go Ruby Diamond for now. I'm still gonna be open to switching streams here, in case I see something else that signals me otherwise. I'm gonna try to be open. I have a habit of committing within like the first card, so we'll see. Kind of read the signals and see how it goes. Of course, I committed heavily to Wild in my first draft, and like Pack 2 was horrendously bad for me. Except for my first pick. Angelic Ascension. I don't really especially like that. Inner Conflict's really good though, so I'd probably pick up the Inner Conflict here. Seems pretty good as removal. So this, yeah, I mean, Diamond looks like it's pretty open right now. Ruby, I'm not sure. I'm more of a, not really an aggro. I'm more of a mid-rangey deck right now because I've got, you know, the Tatalka and the Solitary and stuff to try to remove those early threats. Go 1-for-1. Which champion should I go with? Ugh. Bombsmith is decent. Avalanche Giant, some removal. Ruby Lance is pretty good, but I'm kind of in two things. I don't really have a lot of bodies. I like the Bombsmith, but I'm pretty sure I'll see another one. Ruby Lance seems like the best thing here. Yeah, so I'm going to go with the Ruby Lance. Like the Ruby Lance gives me more reactive strategies, whereas the Inner Conflict and the Solitary Exile are more non-quick action type cards. Kids are awake. They've been throwing things downstairs. Apparently that's a popular thing for them to do these days. Planned Season could be a game ender. Gem Crazed Berzerker is decent. I can give him Evasion, which is working now, so I can use that card again. So I think I want the Gem Crazed Berzerker. Plan C is good, but it's risky. Such a risky card to take. I mean, I am kind of mid-range, so it could win games for me, but I don't know. Maybe I should just take the Plan C. So I'll probably see more Gem Crazed Berzerkers. Shield Trainer's not bad either. Yeah, I'll try the Plan C. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. It's another... I'm not really rare drafting, but... Right. Yeah, I never played the DBZ one. Helhound is a pretty solid card. As long as I can get there. Yeah, I'll pick up a Helhound. Socket it with, again, the, where it can't be blocked. Let's make it so it can't be blocked. So it's a lot like the Gem Crazed Berzerker, a really expensive Gem Crazed Berzerker. I don't know that I could draft more than 2 of these Helhounds, though. It's pretty expensive. Hey, it is stacking the cards. That's nice. So this is what I wanted to do in the other interface. Mortor Strike is decent. Roseline, I'm not really a big fan of. Savage Raider, so probably the Mortor Strike. Yeah, we'll go with the Mortor Strike for more removal. Oh, sorry. Yeah, thanks for telling me that. I'll fix that. Let me fix that music problem. Sorry about that. There you go. That should help out quite a bit. And I can also do that. Yep, that should help out quite a bit. Thanks, Pentachills. I appreciate you telling me that my music was too loud. Really do, actually. Let's see. So, Bombsmith is pretty solid here. Could also take Quick Striders, decent. I'll probably take the Bombsmith, more removal. I'm pretty solidly in Ruby, which is good because we've got this Ruby Lance. I kind of want to be heavy into Ruby and maybe splash this Diamond for the Solitary Exile Inner Conflict removal cards. I haven't seen a really big... It'd be crazy to see an Angel, but that might be a little bit clunky in this deck. So yeah, this battle that's going on really reminds me of the debate of those lunchroom debates where you would have the person that's like a Nintendo fan and a Sega fan, and so I think this is what it's like to be that Sega fan right now, like what with what's going on. Let's see, what champion am I picking? I still don't even know. It's probably gonna end up. Jeez, I don't know. Righteous Paladin, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the Paladin. Skull Sorcerer is not the greatest. Suppressive Fire is okay. I don't know, maybe Suppressive Fire? No, I think I'm defensive here. Oh, wait, this guy's pretty solid. 2-3? That's a solid body. Okay. Looks like I'm picking up the Savage Raider here, the Demolition. Looks like this is what tabled, so there's Ruby's pretty well open here. I may not play the Savage Raider. I might not. I'm not sure. We'll see. The deck is curving out pretty well, though. Probably the Avalanche Giant, as he is removal. He's expensive removal because he cost me 2 cards to use his ability, but in the late game when I'm top decking resources and I don't really need things, could be pretty good. I'm gonna take Misfortune because Reversion's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I'll take Reversion as a reserves card. Crushing Blow, pretty obvious. Sorrow doesn't actually do a lot to my deck. Diminished Zombie, okay, so that's probably a dredge there, so we'll just kind of throw that in the bin. We don't have to look at it. Okay, so we got a Slaughter Gear. Infiltrator Bot's good. Another Inner Conflict could be pretty good. Am I going to see this Infiltrator Bot again? You know, I have Helhound. That kind of does the same job. So I think I'm picking up this Inner Conflict because it's just solid removal. Kraken Guard Mariner wouldn't be bad either, I guess. I'm looking for all the Magic players to jump on the bandwagon and just like say they don't like how much of a noob I am for talking to whatever his name is. What's the guy's name? Drew Levine. Yeah, so Gem Crazed Berzerker is decent. Arena Brawler. Shield Trainer is not the greatest. I think I need some more 2-drops probably, but I like the Gem Crazed Berzerker over the Arena Brawler right now because I can give it evasion. So I'll take that up. I really only have 2 cards in my 1-point range anyways. Right now I'm running like 17 or 18 resources with the curve that I'm building up. So plenty of troops I can throw evasion on with this Gem Crazed Berzerker, the Helhound. That type of thing would be pretty. So I'll probably be going with Polka on this deck. I do have a lot of removal. It'd be crazy to see like a Lord Alexander. That would be pretty crazy. There's Effigy is decent for me. There's another Arena Brawler. So I need cards in my 2-point range. So I'll probably pick up this Arena Brawler. This as an aggro card. Fills in that 2-point range pretty nicely. So we're Diamond Ruby right now. The only things that are decent in Diamond that we picked up, though, are the removal cards that have been passed to us. Oh, and I guess we have this Paladin, which we may not play. I'm not sure. He's a solid body, I guess, for blocking. He's a Necrotic Warrior, all right. Come on, give him some credit there. Yeah, pack 1, pick 1 Tatalka. So that pretty squarely put me into Ruby, obviously. And I will be posting this onto my YouTube channel later as well. Wow. Well, all of a sudden, I'm out of Ruby cards and Diamond cards. So, control an artifact. I don't really see myself. I don't have nothing in my 4-point range right now. I kind of need some 4-point cards, so I think I have to pick this up and maybe pick up a artifact of some sort or something. Kind of important for me to get a decent curve going, but basically pick this guy up because he's on curve. Yep, I'm running out of cards. So the guy to my right, I guess, is sucking up a lot of cards that I may need. So it looks like I'm picking up this Axe Bot because it's on curve. Yep. So it's funny because I took a lot of his Diamond and Ruby cards. Yeah, the 2 people to my right, somebody's in Diamond and somebody's in Ruby, and maybe 2 people are in one of those. Not seeing a lot. This pack 2 is always such a drought sometimes. Yeah, the same thing. So yeah, I'm not going to counterpick anything. I'm going to force people into like Ruby and stuff. So I'm just going to take this Grimskull Sorcerer just to keep pulling people out of my colors, out of my stuff. So with picking, I read an article quite a while back. I think it was, what's his name wrote it? One of the Magic pros. Anyways, he talks about how it is that you get a windfall in your 3rd pack when you don't counterpick and stuff. Screw up the draft. I think the Paladin, I like the Paladin better. But I do, yeah, the 1 drop of the Baby Yeti. It seems pretty incidental, though. Yeah, I think I'd rather just have the Paladin. We'll just go with the Paladin. Seems better. It's a body. I probably won't. I'm definitely not playing both of these Paladins. Grimskull Sorcerer, Attack Dog, Infusion of Ice is not bad. Implodlums is really good. Oh, and Sniper deals damage equal to its power. Sniper's really good. I definitely like Sniper over Paladin. And Implodlums is decent. I like Sniper because it just is. It's just removal. So let's see. Suppressive Fire, Shadow Blade Lurker is just a body. Radiant Armor. I'd like to get some more 4-drops here. 4-drops in this game are notoriously like just not there. It just seems like a lot of times, even in constructed play, I have a hard time filling that 4-point drop. Except I guess with what's it called? Oh, I guess I got my next pick already. Arena Brawler, I guess. Army Ants. I kind of want to pick the Army Ants because it's on curve. May have been a bad choice. Maybe I should have taken Arena Brawler. I don't know. I have nothing to buff with this with, so it seems like not a great. I mean, it's a 3/2 with Crush, so it's probably not gonna do a lot for me. Another Army Ants. Yeah, I'm probably picking this because it's on curve. Again, we're in pack 2, I think, still. So. A lot of Army Ants. Cosmic Totem's pretty bad, so I guess I'll just take another Paladin. I've got 3 Paladins. Definitely not playing all 3 of these Paladins. I guess I'll take the body. Yeah, I'll take the body. And just, that's a dredge there. It's a dredge pick there. Take the offensive body, so the Wild Child. Let's just go ahead and throw that away and throw this Bloodbearer away. Atrophy, of course. Let's see, there you go, and there you go. Okay, so Crown Primordials is probably our pick here. Because it's going to dominate, especially with Army Ants. Blood Crazed Zealot's decent. It probably won't table. Maybe it will. Savage Raider. Turreted Wall's going to get picked up at some point in time. Warbach probably won't come around and back around to me. So yeah, I think I'm going with this Crown. Yeah, seems pretty good. So, actually gotten a decent amount of rares out of this draft. We got the Plan C, the Crown, and Tatalka. Although Tatalka is in one of the starter decks, so she's not going to be worth as much as she would be if she wasn't. Another Scrap Welder's not great. I need some artifacts is probably what I need at this point. So maybe the Assault Bot might be better. Or Effigy. Effigy seems pretty solid. I could probably take an Effigy here. Because it has evasion. Yeah, I think I take Effigy here. That seems like my best pick. I could also take Bravery, but I like Effigy. Effigy is a solid body that I can throw evasion on with the Ruby Gem. I'm basically Splash Diamond right now, so like Ruby Splash Diamond. Incantation of the Righteous. Remember, I gain health, which I will not be doing ever. There's a Volcannon I could suck up so the Dwarf player doesn't get it. I could counterpick that here, which I might just do. So I just got another notification on my Twitter. I'm watching my Twitter while I do this to see what people say back. Draws 3 cards, discards. I think I might just counterpick the Volcannon because I just don't want to deal with it in this deck. Because I'm kind of slow. So yeah, I do have removal, but I have to remove like everything they draw. So I'm just going to pick the Volcannon just to counterpick it so it's not out there for that Dwarf player. And I didn't have really a lot of good picks in that pack anyway, so I have most of the deck already. I mean, 29 cards. I have to get rid of a couple. Reversion's not going to go in the main. So 28 cards. I basically have. I have to cut like 6 cards out of what I have to make a deck anyway. So another Sword Trainer's decent. No, wait, that's not decent. Well, Sword Trainer plus the other guy. Plus whatever his name is. Sniper is decent. Gem Crazed Berzerker again. Nice early, aggressive, evasive creature. I kind of want this Sword Trainer because it's a better 4-drop than a lot of my other 4-drops. Or the Sappers Charge, maybe. Sappers Charge is decent, too. Maybe the Sappers Charge. I should pick up the Sappers Charge. Yeah, I don't have a lot in my 1-drop range, so Sappers Charge seems pretty good. Baby Yeti, Sprite. So it looks like I'm taking the Shards of Fate here for the fixing. I don't have a lot of great picks here. I guess I have Protectorate Sorcerer, but I've got a lot of good 5-drops. I'm not really solidly in Diamond anyways. I like the Shards of Fate here. I don't really want this Baby Yeti. Baby Yeti is not really high on my pick list. I've tried going aggro before and it doesn't really pay off. It's like you get them to 12, and then you're like out of bodies, you know. Ruby Lance is pretty obvious pickup here. Yeah, so we're gonna pick up their removal. We don't really see any bombs, so the Ruby Lance removal is pretty good for us. I'm not sure what Scribe BD is. Scribdid? I'm not sure what that is. So I don't really, and I'm not a lawyer either. So I just asked if they had lawyers when I pledged, when I did their Kickstarter. So that's the only that, and they told me they did, so that was good enough for me. So I really don't have a lot to go off of as far as like understanding the laws behind this. But they seem to think that they'll be perfectly fine, and I believe them. So command tower, or Fiendish Cabalist. Cabalist could get out of hand, possibly, if they don't dump out their hand. Command tower, I don't have a lot of... I'm going to take the Cabalist. Cabalist seems better. Peak, another Sniper seems pretty good. I wish I had, what's it called? The other guy. I'm getting a windfall of good cards. Scrivener is not really good. So yeah, we'll take the Sniper here. Our curve looks atrocious. Looks pretty bad. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, this just kind of reminds me of the Sega versus Nintendo, which one's better argument. Although these are, you know, real companies that are arguing and real money is involved, so kind of higher stakes. I mean, it's not exactly the same because that was like two different things that it was, which was better, but this is. But I feel like that's what's going on now between like the Hex community and like the Magic community. It's all like, it's this, like the Magic community is going to say the same thing. They're going to be basically saying it's the same game. There's no reason that this should exist, especially people probably that are making money off of Magic, because they'll see it losing, you know, a tiny small amount of online market share, which really shouldn't affect the physical game at all. Although, I mean, I guess maybe less people will play the physical game. But if they do, I really see that as Wizards' own fault. Because they basically had no... When you have no competition, it stagnates your company. It stagnates, like, it's not going to lead to innovation, you know? Can't move that atrophy over there for some reason. Another reversion, atrophy, nature's reigns. So at this point, I'm probably just counterpicking something. Maybe, or maybe I'll just pick up another reversion for the... I'll just pick up another reversion. But, yeah, I think that's one of the things that, like, is also going on with, like, car companies and other stuff like that, where I think I'm going to counterpick this Bolt Paw Wizard. You know, stuff like that where they companies control stuff, and so because they control things, they purposely close people out of the market. So that's why, you know, some of the reason why we don't have like clean fuel cars. I wouldn't say it's the absolute end-all be-all answer to that question, but okay, so I think we have a decent deck. The curve is a little bit screwy, so we might end up with like 18 resources in here. So we're just going to play a lot of removal and a lot of big kind of bombs, like Tatalka. We've got this Crown's pretty sick. Mortor Strikes, Helhound's pretty sick. I'm not sure if I'm going to play this Clan C or not. I don't want to play Reversion. Solitary Exile's good. Effigy is good. Ruby Lance, of course, is more good removal. Sappers Charge is good removal. We're basically like a control deck. Avalanche Giant's decent removal, although we have to give up a lot of card advantage to do it. Bombsmith is removal. And then we had two of these snipers. It'd be nice if I had something to buff them with. I'm already at 15 cards. The kids are losing their minds, of course. I hope that that screaming isn't too much for you guys. I really apologize for that ahead of time. Let's go sort by cost while this is going on. Bravery is decent. It's a combat trick. They get permanent +1/+1. I don't want to put the Shards of Fate in here just yet. And we're probably going to pick up Polka as a champion. I guess I can turn my face back on so you guys can see me. I'm going to turn that back on. There we go. Let's see, which champion are we going to pick? Probably, maybe Palamedes or Polka. Palamedes might be better than Polka here because we're playing with a lot of stuff with evasion. So we can buff them. Or actually, you know what might even be better than that is... Where is he? We're Ruby, so we kind of want to stick with a Ruby champion. There he is, Lionel Flynn. We have a lot of evasive troops, so with Lionel Flynn we can give Helhound a big front end, or Effigy, or these... where are they? Did I put them in the deck? Did I not put them in the deck? Yeah, they're not gonna... Oh, wow. That's pretty rough. Triple, they want... Wow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I hope they don't take all of our Kickstarter money, because that would be ridiculous and wrong. They shouldn't be able to take your Kickstarter money. Because that's to basically start a company, and if they sue the company doesn't exist, then everyone should get their Kickstarter money back. Just my 2 cents on that. Where is he? Here he is. Gem Crazed Berzerker. And then we can all cry as like it's something that could have been really great got killed by Wizards of the Coast yet again. And I'll burn my magic collection in the backyard and make a video out of it. Kiss my channel goodbye. No, that's not going to happen. It'll be fine. Alright. Army Ants. Yeah, fill in, I guess. We'll play this Savage Raider, sure. We'll play this Zealot. It's a decently big body. I'm really not sure if I want to play this Scrap Welder. He's almost never going to happen. He's a 2/2 body for 4, which seems really bad. Cabalist, Arena Brawler seems okay. Oh, that's 24 cards. Probably play the Arena Brawler. Cost. You don't need any more toys. Just ask for more toys. Yeah, okay. I should probably go with 18 resources in this deck. So I think I don't think I want to play the Savage Raider. Yeah. So just had to me my colors. Oh, happened to be your colors. Yep, sorry Enigma, you must have been sitting to my right. Yeah, I was talking about that in Pack 2. You were the one that was passing to me, or passing... You were on my left, then you were passing to my right. Yeah. Or maybe the other way. No, you would have been on my right, passing to my left. Yeah, because it's left, right, left. So yeah, you were passing to me, and then... Or maybe the other way. No, you would have been on my left. Somewhere on my left is where you were sitting. Alright, so... I only have, like, a couple of diamond cards in here. It's really, like, truly, like, a splash of diamonds. Mostly a ruby deck. So, this is probably what the curve's going to end up being. We have 18 because we're kind of high on resources. We've got a lot of long... and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do my curve here just to check it. 2 1-drops, and we've got two 2-drops, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 3 drops. 4 drops, we've got 3. 5 drops, we've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 6 drops, we've got 1. So I What I might do is get rid of this Blood Crazed Zealot for the Fiendish Cabalist to change that around. So now I've got 8 in my 3-point range and only 6 in my 5-point range, which should be better. A 5-cost card is a card with when it has a 5 in the top left. Yeah, so that would be a 5-cost card. So like this I can drop on turn 1 possibly, and then this is like turn 2 if I draw 2 resources, and this is typically turn 3 or 4, and then turn 5 or 6, 7-ish, and then everything after that is, you know, whenever you get enough resources to play it. So I only have 3 diamond cards in the whole deck, and that's just for removals, so probably playing this many diamond shards should be fine. I've got double threshold on the Solitary Exile, but it's really good removal, so I could remove the Mortor Strike, but it is more removal. Puts me ahead a little bit, I guess. I feel pretty good about this deck. It's not great. The 4-point range is where I'm suffering the most, but I'm running 18 resources, so I think I'll be okay. I don't know if there's anything else I would want to play over this. I could play the Plan C, but it's just so risky. The Crown is really good. The Crown is really good. So I think we'll just save and continue here and see how this goes. I did say that it would be okay if I lost and because I had to put the kids to bed here in like 30 minutes. So looks like we're right into round 1, game 1. So let's see if we win a coin toss here, or maybe the client will freeze or something. Crown of Primordial gives it basically, it's a constant that sits in play. And I'll play first, of course. It's a constant that sits in play, and one shot, I choose a troop. It gets speed, crush, swift strike, and rage. Let's see, are we gonna keep this? This isn't great, but I think it's keepable. We'll keep this. And then if the chosen troop leaves play, so if it gets placed out of play or killed, then it turns back into a constant. So it basically, it attaches, and then when the troop gets killed, it just, oh, you know what? I didn't gem my stuff. Ah! Well, didn't gem cards. Looks like my brother's online. He's talking to my thing too much. Well, I'm gonna gem this guy with the where he can't be blocked, so he has evasion. So I think that's a swear filter, so it must have hit the swear filter. Oh, looks like he... So we're already looking pretty good because he played 1 card and then discarded a card, yes? He only had 1 resources open hand. So we're already looking decent. We get a turn 2 Arena Brawler, which is pretty strong. With no opposition, if for some reason this becomes a 6/6 Arena Brawler with Lionel Flynn's ability, I mean, that could be pretty crazy. Although by that time I will have played like Cabalist and Berzerker and other things. I think this is, yeah, it's 5 charges, so that means I need to drop 5 resources to make it happen. But Crown of Primordials is pretty good. Okay, Feral Ogre. So if he swings for 3, I'll take it, then I'll swing back for 3. I'm not gonna block him right away. There's a Shards of Fate, so we'll go ahead and get our diamond resource here. To get up to 5 resources, we're gonna probably draw more ruby anyways, so that's fine. Nothing else to do here. We will get to play Cabalist next turn. Actually, you know what? I'll swing and I'll see if he'll block. I don't think he will. He shouldn't block here. Yeah, so I'll just get offensive here. Guys, get out of here. Oh man, kids. so much fun. Let's just concede that Magic is going to become a game that's just for people that are single, that can travel and spend money on travel and build and living in places, and Hex will be a game for people that are married, that have kids at home and can't leave as easily. How about if we just concede that? I think that's pretty fair. So go attack phase, second main phase we'll play the Cabalist. Just to play things properly. Cabalist is pretty sick right now because he's going to be a massive body for me. My opponent could have +3/+3. You want to talk to me? He could have Wild Growth, which would not kill my guy.
There.
What?
I want to play.
You want to play? Didn't you already play today? You played your games today.
But I want to play game my own TV downstairs.
Oh, you want to play your game on your own TV downstairs? Okay, now if he Wild Growth, he could kill my guy. He plays Lord Adam in his first main phase to shrink my guy a little bit more.
It's a skeleton.
If he swings, I expect that he has it. No, he doesn't have it. Okay. So I can't no longer swing with my Arena Brawler. Okay, well, I guess I'll play Gem Crazed Berzerker. I'm going to go ahead and swing in with Fiendish Cabalist, and I don't think I'm going to see a block here. I don't know, I might. If he double blocks, I kill Lord Adam, I guess. I don't think he's going to block. Play Gem Crazed Berzerker in the second main phase. Lord Adam the Powerful does have Steadfast, so he can defend as well. So far, my removal hasn't done a whole lot for me. All that removal I drafted. Got a lot of 5-drops in hand, though. Pyromancer. Those Pyromancers I was looking for. Just looking for you, Pyromancer. Soothing Breeze. Okay, this guy's pretty new. That's a dead card for him. Keeps him in the game, I guess. So that's nice. Is he going to swing? It's a little late for him to play that Pyromancer. He must have just top-decked it. Two of us, 0 Pyromancers. Yeah, exactly. I guess I might as well take this guy out. Or no, I won't. Will I? I expect he has something to pump his guy and save him. I'm just gonna take the 3. I'm getting close to sniper range. I could just take down his guys anyways. Okay, yep. Not a lot else to do here. Social. We'll just stop here. Yep. I mean, I'm sure that they knew this day was coming, so it's not a big deal. He's flooding pretty hard here. He's also in 3 shards. This makes me feel good about game 2 if I fail at this game, which I could. It's not looking, my board state's not looking amazing unless I draw another card, and then it's looking really amazing because then I can crown. Or actually, I'll probably start off by snipering his stuff. He plays Oath on probably Lord Adam, make him a 6/6. Which makes me want to block him. He could still have combat tricks here. No, he's going to throw it on a Feral Ogre. Okay. I have to expect that he's got some sort of pump. So I'll take the 5 again and let him gain 5. He'll get ahead here. Unfortunately, he'll be out of sniper range if I top deck a resource here, which is not good. Can't double sniper him. I can Avalanche Giant him, but that's going to take a turn. There's that ruby shard that we need. Alright, so we're just going to take down his Pyromancer here. Let's see, how do I block this guy? I guess I'll double block Cabalist and Sniper here. Or actually, no, I have to go like Crazed Berzerker, and I'll go ahead and go Sniper and like Crazed Berzerker versus this guy. Of course, my Crazed Berzerker isn't socketed. If he was, I would be dealing damage, and this would be a much different game because he has no blockers. So, you know, when I gem my cards, it's going to be a lot. Oh man, it's going to be a lot better. See, there's those Pyromancers. They got sucked up. This guy took all the Pyromancers. He keeps playing things in his main phase, too. Okay, I was going to give that guy... Yep. So again, I expect that he has some sort of pump here. So he's gonna 2-for-1 me because I'm gonna take his pump card for basically these two bodies is what's gonna happen here. I can guarantee that's exactly what's gonna happen here. Or his burn card or whatever. If I threw more bodies, then they all die because of his attacks too much. Alright, well I'm kind of surprised he didn't have a pump there. He's got one card left in hand. So I guess I will sniper his other guy. Yeah, I'll just sniper his other guy here. Sniper that guy. So Fiendish Cabalist was good for like a whole turn. If I'm gonna throw out my power on something, I guess I'll throw it on Arena Brawler. If he attacks, yeah, that way I'll have offense with Arena Brawler. So if he attacks, I can block with Arena Brawler. Seems pretty good. Didn't he put Oath of Valor on Lord Adam? Maybe he put it on someone else. I guess I could attack through, but there's no reason to, so his health is out of range, so I have no attack phase really. Top decking resources is always good for me. Run to the litter, that's fine, perfectly fine. So that was his card. Okay. So board stage kind of turned around in my favor now, so things are looking a lot better. No reason for him to swing in because I just blocked the Arena Brawler. He already shows me he has no cards in hand, so I know he doesn't have Swift Strike or anything. So now it's just a matter of time, really. Go ahead and do that. Play my Tatalka. I'm not going to swing in. There's still no attack phase for me right now. I'll probably just concede because I got to put the kids to bed after this. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Love it. You want donuts? No. Okay, no donuts. Same thing every night. Same thing happens every night. This is where Avalanche Giant's really not great because it's like I don't have cards to pitch. I should probably actually be holding on to my shards. I should have held on to that diamond shard, although I did need to play it in case I top decked whatever it is, the removal. He swings in, I block with Arena Brawler. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. So oh, there's Ruby Lance. Okay, yeah, we'll just Ruby Lance this guy. Actually, so we'll fight his Battle Hopper just in case he doesn't have pump spell, but yeah, this looks like my game here. Yeah, my brother just looked up the suit. We're gonna go ahead and Ruby Lance this guy so he can't block my guys, and then I'm just gonna swing through he has really no response here. Oath of Valor is really good with Battle Hoppers, though, so he's got a combo. He's just not playing Munika Shin, which is kind of funny. I think that that would have been a better champion for him overall. I'm still not sure if I really like Cabalist or not in this deck. This will deal 4 damage. I don't think he has any haste troops in his deck. Well, he has Ruby, so I mean, maybe he has like a burn or something. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, my brother went offline. My brother's getting married pretty soon, so that's kind of exciting. So let's see, what do I put Crown? So I guess I put Crown on Tatalka. Or I can... I don't really need to exile his guy. So yeah, we're just going to Crown Tatalka and deal a lot of damage right here. Even when I don't gem my cards, I still do okay. He's probably reading the card right now. Sword Trader and Noble Scissory. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So yeah, just throw that there. That has to go during the main phase. So Tatalka is wearing the crown of the Primals right now. Tell him. I guess I could have thrown it on Arena Brawler, but yeah, it's a really big Tatalka though. And that's a lot of damage. That's 10, that's 20 damage right there. Takes him down to 2. Because I have double damage with Tatalka. Yeah, trades guys, of course. Anything he plays here I can exile with Solitary Exile and swing through for the win. Yeah. So that went pretty well. Yeah, now it's going to go even better now that I'm going to socket my cards. Alright, so we're going to socket this guy with the Ruby of Flames. Can't be blocked. And that's the only one of those that I've got in the deck, so make sure it's socketed. Yes, it is. Put the Ruby of Flames on Gem Crazed Berzerker. Ruby of Flames can't be blocked. It's a minor, needs double threshold, which I have a lot of in the deck, so it shouldn't be a problem to get to that. And no more cards that need to be socketed, so... They also let you socket your cards in between matches. Oh yeah, and then the Helhound. Forgot about this guy. This guy also ends games. Ruby of Flames. This guy's a bomb. He's like probably one of the biggest bomb uncommons. Yeah, he's an uncommon. He's an uncommon bomb that just... It's probably the thing that keeps Ruby like decent in draft. As far as like its big drops. From playing this big Ruby control type of deck that I'm playing. So if I make it to round 2, I could probably just concede because I'll get packs and I'll be okay with that. I get like 2 packs. Not great, but we're going to stick with this again. We've got to play, so it's not horrible, but not amazing. Looks like our opponent mulled to 6, which I would expect because he is running 3 shards. So we're going to keep this. And we'll just stick with this. We have 18 resources in the deck, so the math on the deck is... almost 20 cards. Quite a few chances to draw a resource here in the next couple turns. Opens up with Oaken, so that's pretty good. Yep. Pretty good opening turn for him. Turn 1 Sappers Charge. Alright, well that was nice to draw into. I would have liked to have seen a resource, but Sappers Charge, that's not too bad. Because I do have a response now for most of his early drops. If he gets his, whatever it is, combo off with the bunnies. That could be pretty good. 2-3 bunnies. So we're going with Arena Brawler here. Passing the turn. Nice aggressive play. Crushing Blow also helps because it does keep him alive, giving him that +2 back end if we need. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Enigma. Yeah, 8-5 Paladin to Grand. I don't even think I put my Paladins in the deck. Those 3-5 Paladins, right? They're like vanilla Paladins. Alright, well, no plays here, but we do have a nice attack phase, so that's always good. So we'll just go ahead and swing through. And hope that we draw a resource at some point in time. We do have a Sappers Charge for his early drop still, so we're not in bad shape. We can respond. Yes. Streaming. If anything, I mean, the lawsuit's going to bring more attention to cryptozoics, so that's going to be good for... there's really no such thing as bad publicity, in my opinion. So yeah, we just take care of that guy in the end step, and then continue with the onslaught of Arena Brawler. Unfortunately, we are not drawing our resources like we need to be. So if our opponent stabilizes, we're in a really bad spot. We'll have to play this Crushing Blow next turn so we don't lose it. Got an idea for tweaking out. Need a deck doctor. Yes, I'm cheesy. Protectorate Clergyman. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, they aren't really advertising the game. Like, there's no reason for them to advertise the game until they go into... So even if I play Crushing Blow, my guy still dies. But I pretty much have to play it. Oh, I'm not on TeamSpeak, yeah. Hold on, let me get into TeamSpeak. Usually I'm on TeamSpeak. Let me get on TeamSpeak. Exactly. I mean, think about it. Now it's all over the Magic forum, so I mean, it's getting a lot more visibility than what it did have before to people that weren't looking at it. Like, a lot of people are all like, "Oh, I just looked at this game. Looks pretty neat." Hey, what's going on, Meechip?
Hey, Charles, how's it going?
Not too bad.
Got my my little message. I'm trying to create a deck that is a mill deck that doesn't look like a mill deck. To kind of give like a false impression, because it seems like once you get mill, everybody gets the you know, it's like, oh well, there's gonna be some easy cards or some, like, I'm getting this ad. God, ads suck.
So I think one of the best things I've done with mill is like probably just a Relentless Corruption by itself. Most of the time, if I'm going to mill to win, that's usually how I do it.
I'm trying to create this monstrosity, which is a Sapphire Wild mill deck with the Battle Beetles and the Elder Streamers and the Major Gem.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be like I'm going to have to concede after this. The kids are going nuts. I'm going to turn off my mic for you guys. I'm sorry.
Alright. Children will be doing that. It happens.
Alright, he seems to have calmed down for a minute.
No, it happens. I got this crazy idea for a mill deck that's just and somebody threw it out there in the chat, and I'm just like, ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You know.
So I have one for this week, but yeah, definitely put it in queue. It'll go on next week. Hex Collins said he was going to be on this week, but I contacted him and he hasn't contacted me back. So hopefully he'll be on this week. I don't know why this guy's such a dead card.
Like
okay, just so everyone knows, Soothing Breathe is a dead card. Do not play it. It doesn't affect board states. Okay.
I could have rare drafted like 5 Eternal Youth, but I passed every time. I haven't regretted it. I haven't regretted it at all.
I don't think that you. Yeah.
Not once.
I don't think that you would.
No, I did pass an Onslaught. I wanted a Dwarf deck. I was going for a Dwarf deck. I passed an Onslaught, and the person that won the tournament, Nero Genis, he won with the Onslaught. The Onslaught, I passed. Won.
Yeah, but the chances of that are pretty low that you're gonna even play.
He
that
seemed to
person.
get it every freaking game.
Yeah, but that's just luck. So I could play this during combat, but I think it's better for me to just kill this guy now. And what's going to happen is he should block his Rose Lion to Arena Brawler. I could have also played Army Ants, but I feel like this is the better play.
Mono red, huh?
I'm like Ruby with some diamond. I've got some diamond. I've got like 3 diamond cards in here for removal. But yeah, just keep the Onslaught going here.
Would you do like a 10-7 favoring Ruby?
Actually, I only have I've got like 3 diamond shards plus a Shards of Fate in here for that. So look, he's got blockers.
Yeah, the news from
right. Yeah, everyone's
Wizard
talking
of the
about
Coast
it.
coming up. I think you're right, though. It's just going to bring more attention to Hex than they really want.
They're not going to
backfire on them.
I don't think they're going to win. Well, they're defending their IP, which is what they should be doing, but I don't think that they're going to get very much out of this lawsuit. I'd be very surprised if they did. But you know, of course, everyone in the Magic community is all like, it's the same game, and this is, you know, I don't know how this lasted this long, so.
You know,
It's a very much Nintendo fans versus Sega fans argument. It's exactly what it is. Yeah. So everyone on each side of the issue is just going to be on their side.
And I think everybody in this pool right here, in our side, has already been over there, saw what they had to offer, see what Hex has to offer, and is like, there is no contest. I mean, for all the complaints that, okay, there's bugs, there's UI, you know, the UI, I think they could be better, but if you compare this UI to what the Magic has and what they had and what they created something new, it is leaps and bounds to the next level, and I think now it's starting to freak them out a little bit. And you know, you got the purists.
They talk about how the UI in Hex is very similar to the
not even close.
The Planeswalker one, whatever it's called, the Xbox version. And yeah, not really seeing it. I thought about inviting a Magic player onto my show to debate it, but I don't think that would go too well. Plus, that would kind of break my rule of having Hex content providers on. So he should have swung with his Paladin, but okay. Yeah, Duels of the Planeswalkers. Yeah, they're saying Duels of the Planeswalkers, the interface to that. And I'm like, well, I think Duels of the Planeswalkers came out after... Or no, it came out before. Never mind, it came out before.
You know, when I first saw that, I was like, wow, cool. Maybe I can get my Magic collection and use that. Nope. Sorry.
Nope.
Well, fuck you. I'm done. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry about that. But you know, I was like, that instantly. That was my reaction. It's like, well, wait a minute. I'm paying for this collection, and you got this other product, and I can't incorporate it.
I've almost drawn every 5-drop in the deck.
Sorry.
I've got 6.
It ain't working.
He just turned a Battle Hopper into an Angel. Oh, that could win for him if I don't draw a diamond. If I draw a diamond, I can interconflict it. This angel could win the game for him.
I wrote a little letter to Hasbro, just to.
Well, yeah, Hasbro is historically a little bit more aggressive with their copyright patents than Wizards of the Coast was.
I mean, it's the same. Pretty much, they're the same. It's a parent company, so.
Right.
They're
Oh,
the
look!
same thing.
Ruby Lance. So I need to do this now because I've got 8 cards in hand, and I don't want to discard cards. So I'm just going to Ruby Lance this guy now.
But it's a 20-year-old pet. I mean, come on. Ship's done sailed.
Otherwise, I would have held that Ruby Lance and waited for his attack phase during his turn. But because of the amount of cards I have in hand, I had to use that Ruby Lance. I would like to see another resource. I've got another
I drafted
14 in the deck.
I drafted in Magic for a long time. I did a lot of Magic drafts, and I never fared well. And after listening to Infamous Neo, and he's got his drafting videos, and I was rare drafting like a son of a bitch.
Yep.
Every time, and it was killing me.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't draft properly, and once I've grabbed onto that concept, and it was tough.
It's
Even
hard.
though I passed
It's
on
hard
it.
because you see those nice cards and you're like, oh,
I've
it
seen
looks so good in
Onslaught.
my collection. And so you have to weigh it. You have to weigh, well, what's the chance of me winning this draft? And, you know, there's a lot of different factors that go into it. So I think
But once I let
Tatalka is
go
the
of
best
those-
play here.
Once I let go of those rare draft ideas, and then I actually won a couple. I won a couple in Hex actually.
Right.
And it wasn't even through Alpha. Didn't win a one. It was after watching a couple videos from Infamous Neo and the signaling video. I
Oh,
never
yeah,
really thought
signaling's
about it. I
huge.
never really thought about that until it was like. Then I started seeing it, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like stuck on this one color, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, I should go to this other color and switch and do something different, and then it panned out, and
Yep.
it just totally paid off.
Yeah, I have a
And I
hard
never-
time switching
I never
colors
read
as
it
well. Like, usually like 5th or 6th pick, you have the choice of switching colors, and a lot of times I don't. In the first pack.
But when you're getting shut down on the color, early
Right.
on looked really good. Really
Pack 2,
awesome,
a lot
and
of
then all
times
of a
you're
sudden
going to
just-
get shut down anyways, though. I've had that happen a lot. Where, like, Pack 2 is pretty bad, but then you just stick with it, and then Pack 3, you're supposed to get a windfall, is what's supposed to happen a lot of times. So, I mean, if you want to switch streams, then switch streams. I would not suggest counterpicking in Pack 2 unless you have no picks in the pack, though. Because, again, it's one of those things where it's like you have to play against the person in order, and then they have to actually draw the card for you to have actually counterpicked them properly, And so the chances of that happening are very low. Yeah, Blood, I guess Blood was somewhat open. I didn't see a lot of great Blood cards, though. I didn't see, like, whatever it is, the thing that, I forget what it's called. Alright, so the safe thing to do here is to Tatalka his Battle Hopper, and if he has a pump spell, which I don't think he has, he can't pump it in range to deal with Tatalka. So we'll just do that. Which costs me 3, flips Tatalka. And we can conflict something, so we'll probably just conflict his Lord Adam. Seems like a good choice. So yeah, we'll just conflict his Lord Adam. And I'll sit on this board state, because he doesn't seem to want to attack, so I'll just sit on this board state. I'd rather not... I mean, I guess I could. If I swing in, he has to block, but I don't want to trade troops right now. Yeah, really not in the mood to trade troops. Gotta be in the mood for stuff like that, I can Mortar Strike something next turn. I can Mortar Strike his Shroom Tank and then start swinging through. He should do 6. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could Mortar Strike his Paladin. You're right. Oh, he's going to Ascension his guy, which will take off. Oh, no, wait. It still has can't attack, can't block. Whoops. So it maintains that. So that didn't do what he thought it was going to do. He didn't revert him. Is it supposed to? No, it didn't revert him. Yeah. First.
Yeah, occasionally I find a new player and they ask a lot of questions, and I always revert them to kind of steer them and say, hey, watch Infamous Neo's drafting, watch your videos, Aaron Squire, and I quote you too.
Yeah, I appreciate
Got
that.
some good draft building videos.
Yeah, I'm okay with draft.
YouTube.
I mean, I'm not all-star draft, but like I'm okay. I break even. You know, I get to round 2, and that's
but
like
you
the
got
most
some
important
good
thing.
concepts.
Yeah, deck building, that's my thing. I love deck building. Yeah. Alright, so he's swinging through, so if I swing back, I win. So he just basically gave me the game.
I want that angel one. I don't have
So
any yet.
I might as
Not
well just
one.
take it. I'll take
Go
6
Joe.
and win next turn, because I do double damage. So it'll be 10. I mean, I win just by swinging with Tatalka by herself. Troops you control gain life drain. Sure, that doesn't matter. He gets 6 back. I can still out damage him. I've got 10. I've got so much damage on the board, it's crazy. Right now. With the crown too, I could play crown as well. Just for what do you call it? Just to kick him while he's down, really.
You want me to message you a deck list of that?
So he's got
That
no
document
resources.
for the
I mean, he could have something
Ego
here.
Mill deck.
I'm gonna hold on to my stuff. If I have to, I can Mortar Strike something. So I'll
Please
just
do
attack
that.
through and see what happens. Yeah, you can go ahead and message me a deck as always. As everyone knows, or maybe you don't know, you can message me a deck through Twitter, or you can message me a deck on my Twitch channel, or over YouTube, or over Google Plus. Typically, I like it if you do
Or
it in
your
some
forum.
sort of editor, or the TCG Pro forum. I don't see it, but you could also message me on. You could also message me on
Twitch,
the
huh?
Twitch, or the forums, the Hex forums, the Hex main forums. I do look at those once a day, and the Reddit forums, which I look at a little bit more. I look at those like 2 or 3 times
Alright.
because I'm a moderator on there.